Hey my chickadees! Well, welcome back to the back 40. It's Mama Juju and we're crafting on the back 40. And I have a mess on my desk. It looks horrible. And you can only see this much of it. Woo! Hold on to your eyeballs, but take a look. That way, all the way down, that way. All the way up this way, all the way back that way. Ooh, Lord, have mercy. Okay, but, and I know we're supposed to be doing the Facing Your Fears, which is kind of one facing my fears. And we're up to, let me see, I set it out over here. Week 4, which was supposed to have been day 3, 4 of Miss Miller's collage challenge, but it's okay because this is still kind of collage, okay? Yeah, I used my scraps. These are all scraps, and what I did was empty my scrap bin. And you know, I told you I was going to try her thing that she said she did with her scraps. Well, I did. I had 3 buckets of scraps. 3 buckets of scraps. One of them was a big bucket, like big. Okay, so I went through and I got the rings. And these are big mammies. These are like 2, what are these? 2.5, 2? 2. These are 2-inch rings. And so I went through, took my scraps, and if they were this kind of size scraps, I put them on this ring together. And then if they were this kind of size, or I cut them down to this kind of size, I put them on to this ring here. And then I used some scraps to kind of, you know, cover the tops of them up. And then my big long scraps, I put them according to their size on here. And I haven't, well, this goes this way. I haven't found me a cover yet for this one, because you know some of them are wide. And then I still had scraps that I could cut down to 6x6 and put in with the 6x6 scrapbook cover. So that was and I was flipping through. I really like this, y'all. When you do your collaging or masterboarding or cluster making or anything, I really like the scraps like this, because you can just flip through to see what you have so easy than trying to dig. Of course, it's not as fun as digging and all this stuff, but it is a lot more efficient and convenient. So that was a good tip. I appreciate it, Miss Miller. Thank you so much. Okay, and that's really a good ADD tip too, by the way. So the other thing I've been doing was went through my scraps and I made me some clusters. So the ones that were base or ready made or almost part done, or could use them for something I was doing in, I put them here. And then my clusters, you know, I do the shabby dabby doodah cluster books, and I got 4 of them going. But you know, I do her cluster books that she did. And so I went through and put my bases on here. A lot of these are just bases, which is what I like to do. You can't see that. Let me take the camera up a little bit, y'all. There you go. Because it's just a hot mess. Just a hot mess. Okay. But I like to do my bases because I don't really know what journal I'll be using them in or anything, or tag or anything like that. That's cute, that button. It kind of sticks out and it's kind of high, but I think it's cute. So I still have some pages left. So I put glue on that. If you haven't seen it, it is linked down below. Her channel is, and it's her cluster book. But all it is it's real simple. I was surprised a bit so fast. But anyway, It is just your 12 by 12 papers that you don't like, because, you know, some of them you tear out and tear around and you don't even see the backing. It's just backing. But you just get your 12 by 12 papers that you don't like, or your ugly papers or whatever. And I like, you know, the thick ones. The flimsy ones don't do too well. But the thick ones do really good. But you get those, and then you just put them together, sew them straight down the middle, and then bottom half you got your little cluster book. But those are some clusters I made today. These are some old bases. Well, I threw some in here too. These are some that I can cut down and make like side snippet rolls and stuff, and add to. These are my ones that I can add to. Let's see. Here, these were some old fabrics that I put in here that I could add to or cover up or take away from. I glued them and sewed them, and I can pull them and put them on things. And then, oh, this is what I did too. I saw this. I'm trying to think what YouTuber I saw this off of. Was it Carrie? No. Was it Kentucky? Oh, Lord. I'll go back and try to see if I can find it. I don't know if it was Snow Crafting or Kentucky Crafting, or if it was Irma. Okay, but they did a really pretty little book. And put her fabric scraps in the little book. Well, I didn't do that. I just used this one because all of them were stacked up together. And I just took a whole bunch of them and put them in there. And then all you do is, you know, just cut it and to use what you want. You can go through and flip and cut what you want to use. And this does okay. I mean, sometimes, you know, it's a little heavy, but see, it sits up fine. And that's got a lot on it. That's got, y'all look, that's a lot. But it's really good. You can just throw it out here with your scraps. If you want to put some fabric or something behind it, you can look at your fabric scraps and get what you want. So I like that idea too. Okay, so that's what I've been doing. And so far, oh, another facing your fears. Okay, Miss Cheryl, that's what I'm talking about. This is one of the clusters I started. I mean, one of the snippet rows I had started. And I threw it in my scraps because it was just ugly to me. So I pulled it back out because, you know, it had went to the graveyard. It was on its way. But I pulled it back out, and I'm just going to do like you said. I'm just going to keep adding and adding until I'm happy with it. And then, you know, it's just scrap paper that, you know, Miss Bonnie says is trash anyway. You know, I'm just going to keep doing it, and if I still don't like it, then I can just, you know, put it in the graveyard. So here's one tag. That's a little journaling tag I finished. Here's another one. These all came from the scrap on this desk that you see. There's one that looks like Jetta, Miss Jonah's cat. Okay, there's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Yeah, I've been busy. I've been doing this all day. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. That's a napkin. Oh, this one. Yeah, that. Let me see if you can see that. That is paper, and it's crumpled up. And it's that, I can't pronounce it, nor can I spell it. It's the Japanese art of making paper, fabric from paper. Manjera, something other. But anyway, here's some other pieces of it. And this here, that's that Dried Gatherings from Louisa Hensel. I just love her work. But there, that's it. And I just, you know, used hand lotion, rubbed it on the paper, front and back, and then just balled it up, rubbed it, then carefully unfolded it, and then repeated it and repeated doing that and repeated doing that. And then I laid it over to dry. Well, I forgot about it. When I dumped my scrap stuff out, it fell out, and I thought, oh my gosh. So I put it on here for big journal cards. I might use it you know, tomorrow with some of our prompts and stuff on Epi. Tomorrow we start December. I'm gonna get it, I swear to God, for the so with them be able to say it. But anyway, tomorrow is the 20th. It starts. So if you haven't already got your Effie journal fixed up and your prompt dates and your cards and ready for your prompts tomorrow, run on over to 49 Dragons or Louisa Hensel's site and get your stuff for December 2023. Because it starts tomorrow, y'all. Woo! So excited. Okay, here's some more. What time? Okay, 10 minutes. So let's end this. Oh, I left this. This is vintage. It fell out of some of the buttons and stuff that I had gotten. And it's just cute. And it is an old vintage thing. So I just left that. Okay. Oh, that's some. It's a misprint. But, you know, hey, I love gnomes. And, you know, he's pink. So there you go. There's another one. Almost through. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Billy Bam. Okay. That is all of these so far. Plus all the scrap clusters bases you saw. Plus a couple things that I did and put in for my planning stuff already. I had put up so I wouldn't lose it. And then starting the snippet row. And I still have... I'm even too ashamed to even measure it. That's 2.5 inches high on my desk of scraps that I'm still going through. But I do have my master board that I had done with some stenciling and stuff. So what the plan is to finish up doing this when the clusters over there get full, and I go through and have other stuff, then I'll start sticking it on this master board that on this master board base that I did. I'll start putting stuff around on it to use it to cut up for clusters. And then after that, I might just look and see about saying a prayer for the rest of it and pitching it in the garbage. I know Miss Bonnie would be proud of me if I did that, but we're going to have to say a lot of prayers. Okay, well, y'all have a good time crafting. Hopefully, you know, you might want to look at some of your scraps and see about going through them and see what I keep that for. What am I? Okay, bye. Don't forget, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Whether you like it or not, give me a thumbs up. Bye. Love you. Hugs and cugs.